What's up, YouTube? It's the JAY man here. Just hanging out on this warm Thursday afternoon after work. Thought I'd sit here and bullshit around, come outside, get a little bit of sunlight. Been stuck inside all day doing some work. You know how that goes. You already know. You know how that goes. Got me a pipe all made up, ready to go. I actually had it made up, ready to go this time. Smoking out of this vintage Dr. Grabo, or Dr. Grabo. Got some Captain Black. What is it? Royal? It's either Royal or Royale. One of them. That's what I got in there. Oh, what the hell? Doing to the pipe sesh. Got me a jar this time to spit in. That way I'm not spitting off the balcony. That way I don't hit anybody. You know, I'm always spitting going, look out below. You know how that goes. To all the pipers out there, or people that are cigar smokers that might smoke pipes, what is your take on briar pipes versus corncob pipes? And what do you think about the Captain Black? I haven't had any Captain Black but the Royal. I want to say it's the Royal. It's one that come in the blue pack. It smells like it's got a very vanilla smell to it. Vanilla smell to it. It's good. It's an aromatic. Longer time goes on, I kind of dislike the aromatics more and more compared to like the English blends. English blends are just tastier, man. They're always seem like they're smoother. They're not as abrasive on the tongue. But now one thing I will give it up to the aromatics is, you know, aromatics burn great. And they smell great. But I always feel like aromatics smell better than they taste. Hence, you know, maybe aromatic, right? But one thing I will tell you about corncob versus briar is that there we go. Put another log on the fire. All the briar pipes I have a tiny hole that goes from the bowl through the stem. All the corncob pipes I have, same situation, except that hole seems to be about 2 or 3 times bigger in diameter than on the briar pipes. Now, one thing I've noticed is that when you're smoking flake or you're smoking crumble cake, possibly even plug, I haven't had much plug, it seems like those smoke a hell of a lot better in a corncob pipe as opposed to a briar, just because of that airflow. Because those seem to gum up quicker, like with the moisture. Whereas with the ribbon cut aromatic style, it seems like briar or corncob works great. What are your thoughts on that? Let me know if y'all concur. Do you concur? I concur. And one thing I always notice about the aromatics is that they always seem to, the taste is always great in the beginning and then it diminishes. Whereas with most of the English blends that I've smoked, seems to be a pretty tasty smoke all throughout. I don't know, let me know your thoughts on that. But I will tell you, this Captain Black ain't bad for the price. Because I think like you can get an ounce. You can get an ounce of Captain Black, like I think in any flavor, for around $8 and some change via the internet. So, you know, get you some, try it out. I haven't tried out any other flavors. I was planning on it and then just never did it. But like I said, I just feel like if I'm going to spend my money, I'd rather spend a little bit more, maybe get an English. Get some of that Virginian. You feel me, cuz? Been hearing a lot of bad stuff about vape. I don't do vape, never have. I'm the type of dude that would tell you to go buy a pack of fucking cigarettes before I tell you to go buy vape. As it seems like vape is having some very bad short-term effects, and possibly even way worse, long-term effects. I'm not saying smoking cigarettes or smoking anything else is any better for you, but there's been people that smoked cigarettes for 50 years before it started bothering them, so I always got to think about that too. But I think I would always recommend pipe smoking and cigar smoking. To me, I feel is a very safe hobby. As long as you're not inhaling. Don't inhale. Don't inhale. Like I said, it's not a it's not a fix. You're not doing it for a fix. You're doing it for relaxation, enjoyment, taste, smell, all of that stuff. I have a pretty sensitive tongue, and I've always kind of felt like even right now, what I've only been smoking for less than 10 minutes. On the tip of my tongue, I'm already starting to kind of feel that aromatics being very abrasive. Got to watch out for that. Slow down. Slow down. Smoke slower. Because it only gets worse when you speed up the process. Pretty good, pretty good. Well, that's really all I got to talk about today. Wasn't really going to go into anything else. Just hanging out. Wanted to hear myself talk. So I'm going to finish this. You guys and gals, if any chicks even watch this shit, why would they? I don't know. Have a good rest of your day. Got Easter weekend coming up. Good Fridays tomorrow. So have a good Friday. Have a good Easter. Peace out, y'all.